Hi, welcome to a tutorial demonstrating events in ECS Tweener. So we've got a fairly simple scene here. I've created two buttons and I've got this sphere sat inside a parent. And I have set this up so that we have our same squish animation as before. If I do on start play, then we should see that it plays a squish animation. Okay, great. So what if we wanted to hook this up to buttons being pressed? Well, we have quite a good way of doing that with ECS Tweener. So what we'll do is we'll right click, create ECS Tweener event, and let's call this squeeze. And on our squeeze button, on our on click response, let's drag in that event and then choose event invoke. Now, when we press that button, that's going to invoke that event. So what we want to do is we want to add a listener for that event. And you can find that in ECS Tweener event listener. And you drag in that same event. And then on response to that, what we want to do is we want to call ECS Tweener play. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've duplicated that event and I've also hooked that up to the unsqueeze button. Great. Now the main benefit of this is that you don't have any links in the hierarchy between different game objects, so we could move that sphere holder wherever we like and it would continue to work just fine. So when talking about events, we can actually add events into the sequence themselves. So I'm just going to select our squish animation and I'm going to add event, and that will automatically play at the end of this animation. And I'm going to create a new event. Let's create one called play squished sound, and then in my squish animation I'm going to hook that up, and then that event will be automatically invoked whenever we get to the end of the squish. And then I'm going to hook up an event listener here, just like I did before, and drag that event in, and then I'm going to set it to play this audio source. Okay, so let's hit squeeze. Okay, that was a bit delayed, and then unsqueeze. Okay, so two things. We don't actually want the sound to fire quite as late as that, and we also don't want it to fire when it's unsqueezing. So we can do that quite easily by going to our animations and then saying only do it when it's playing forwards. And let's play it with previous but add a delay so it comes in, yeah, maybe around 0.5 seconds. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Probably a bit sooner. Lovely.